record. Beautiful. So yeah, right. So yeah, so basically we've got that. So at the very, very top,
Yep.
you'll see a little tiny pile of icons. When you
Yep.
scroll over the icons, you get a drop down bar. The only
Yep.
thing you need to seriously be concerned about now, ever, this is all I ever do because I use other things as well. I don't just use this, is train. So we click on train, right? So then it comes up here, train a style or object. We are training for your base model, okay? And when you come across, you'll see image, career one, flux, one, two, one, and all of these other ones are great. Obviously, we're not doing video, we're just doing imagery. But we're sticking to, so career one is just another updated version, which is another thing again, but it's all about the cost of things. So it's like anything. If you use free Canva, I believe, I haven't had free Canva for years, but I believe if you're using their AI creation for imagery, you
Yes.
might get
Yes.
50 credits a month or something, whereas I've got 500 or something like that. So every time you click on here to create an image, you will get four options. There'll be
Right.
four options. They won't be exactly the same, but there might be slight variants of that. That one click is your one credit. You don't get charged four times. It's like pressing a button. The same in Canva. If you press that, you'll get four options. Okay. So we want to be on image flux. That's the one you
Yep.
want to be on, this one. And then we want to go train image style. Okay. So now it says upload three or more. Now I will upload at least 10, like I said to you before. Sorry. Freaking calls. I'm off. I'll just turn my thing off. Okay. So we're coming into here, and I'm just going to grab yours because I've actually put yours in here. Easier to grab, but will they be easy to grab? I don't know. I've got stacks of stuff in here. So I'm just going to upload 10. And don't worry about that. Sometimes you can do 20. It doesn't matter. The more that you have, the better. But the clearer they are, the better. And exactly like you've done. Oh, here we are. It's Bridget. Yeah. So exactly like you've done, we're nice and clear so it can actually read and map your face. And those photos are really beautiful that you've
I
done.
took them outside in the daylight
Lovely.
because we've had really. The problem is if you've got the sun, it creates lots of shadow.
Yeah.
So when I went outside, I think it might have been afternoon, and then I got very little shadowing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you want because obviously it's scanning and reading and it might look like something. So what it does here, so as it's done, it's uploading them. Yep. And it comes up, if you can see on the screen here, there's your images and it'll have at the bottom number of images. I've given it 10. It'll say 3 and good is what you want. If it says poor and you put 20 in, you need to look at having just a better quality image that you can read better. And average resolution is excellent. So you've got a good resolution. So that then means it can read it as clear as it's possible to get a clearer image. All we're doing is giving it information and feeding and programming into it what we want it to create when we
Yeah.
want it to create our magic. That's all it
Yep.
is. Okay.
Yep.
So
Got
I'm
it.
just
Got
going
it.
to leave it. It just come up as elegant portraits. That's just what
It's
it's going
just
to come up
it's
on
just
mine.
doing its thing.
Correct. So if you want to call it something else, you'll stay in my PC. All the people I've done imagery for, you're just in my PC. There's no point, and I don't get rid of any of it because
No.
I might want something later. So
Yep.
so it's just going to come up on mine as elegant portraits. You can call it whatever you want. We are just training the software. You will create. Oh, I have thousands of photos, but you will create whatever you want. But this is just going to be your persona kind of thing. So I'm going to go.
Okay.
Yep. So when you click on this, you'll see a whole pile of the four pops here. This training follows the terms and conditions. You don't need to worry about that. All you want to do is train image. So I'm now clicking on that. It's submitting, and so it's pending. Sometimes it takes a bit longer. I have really crap internet here. I live in a hole. So I don't live in Sydney, but my internet's terrible where I am. So your internet might be a little bit quicker. So
Okay.
we are now just sitting here waiting for this to gather. So it goes through, and they're
Okay.
really cool images because you've got all angles of your face. So that then means when it creates an image, you might want your head turned, you might want to be looking up. It's actually going to read your face a lot better and and give it a more realistic image to what you want. And I will show you about that um, once this comes up. I didn't want to do this beforehand. I could have done this beforehand, but it's pointless because this is what you have to do on your PC.
Yeah,
So
no, I did watch the video, so I saw what you had. It sometimes takes time to reproduce.
yeah, and I had to do it. I've got a time frame for that because that's part of Angie's course. I couldn't let it run on forever because I will go on forever about it. Like I have to limit myself, otherwise, you know. But for the training purposes of her course, she didn't need anything for an hour and a half long. Here we go. So now it's coming up training percentage, and I'm just waiting for it to fully load. So then what it does, it comes up with about four different options that it finds as the four main images that it likes, and then it'll create something, and then I'll show you how to go about doing it. Um, this is just, I mean, I love it. I sit here and just play around with it all the time. And you know, the thing is that you are your brand, even though your brand business has its name and all of that, you are still the face of your brand. So you are within that. And you've got a really beautiful vibe. So it's really nice and nurturing, um, and authentic and embracing. So that's sort of what you really want to purvey in your imagery, because your imagery tells a story. Everything you do, I
Well,
mean, I don't,
I want it to be like, I want my images to look really natural, and I
yep,
don't want it to look AI because, I mean, I adore Angie's imagery. I love them all. They're all fabulous, but
but they don't look real.
it's not my branding.
No, you've seen mine. You've seen mine. Mine are, you don't get, mine are really natural. I did a whole
Yeah.
poll yesterday and I love it because it is, people go, oh, you look fun. I think they're real. But definitely makes a huge difference. And that's why it's all about the programming is really important. The
Well,
information
I
that you
took some,
put.
I've actually downloaded some photos that I had done professionally a few years ago.
Yep.
They're absolutely gorgeous. They're out in the bush. They're
Mm,
fabulous. I'd love to
mm,
do some fresh photos with that background
mm.
because it's really gorgeous.
Well, you could do that once you master one. It's all about learning it, and then the more you practice it, you'll come up with all different ways of tweaking things. Um, but for me, I'm a photographer and graphic arts and all that. What's my actual background in training when I was, for 25 years plus. I still do it anyway. But for me, as a photographer, I tell a story with my imagery because my imagery creates an emotional response. I don't need to put wording in, and that's and editing. Like, we're really creating something here where we're going to edit a story. That's what you really want. So it's going to come up with that. All right. So let's see. I'm just going to come up here. And so, oh, sorry, I'm just going to go back for 2 seconds. I just want to show, I just want to, sorry, I didn't mention what I was doing there. So we come up here. They're the elegant portrait thing that's come up with there, right? So there's all your imagery there. You've still got some freckles and things like that. So when you want to now create an image, we go to use flux. Now, when you do that, oops, what's it doing? Okay, so it'll come up, obviously, these things on the side. I'm going to show you when you start creating imagery, these are like your little, like a little gallery. Each time you sit at your PC and create something in a sitting, it will come up here. Okay, so if I go to here, where the model flux is down the very bottom on the left-hand side, where that little arrow is, it will say click to view all models. Now, all of these models do different things, and they'll be, some of them will be like, 4K or ultra realistic, or they all cost money. Okay, so if you see in here, as an example, it'll say compute points. So when you use this and you get your imagery, every time you do that, you use a compute point, and that comes out of the amount of points that you get for either your freebies, or I have a monthly one that I use that I can cancel anytime. If I happen to run out of my credits, I just go back and purchase so many credits for $5. It's really not expensive. But I only ever use Flux because I'm going to get 4 images. Oopsie, 4 images, and it's 14 compute points. And it says how long it takes, 5 seconds generally to upload the photos. It depends what you want it for. For your purposes of what you want, that's great. If you wish to have something that's ultra like sharp, like on a big, cinematic screen, then you could go something like that. But you can take these down the track, and also in the clone to cache, you'll see that you can go into Cling. Again, Cling's another one. I use Cling on my phone. I'll get any of these images that I want, and I'll go into it and I convert them to videos. So then you just go in and tell it what you want it to do or
So
whatever.
so clings for videos, yeah?
Cling to videos. You can do Cling through here. People do use Cling for imagery, but I don't. I really have a soft spot for Korea. It's just I've created the most amount of magic through here. So I want to show you here. So we haven't put a description in yet. So this is your trained AI. I know it's only got one image. Don't worry about that. That's just the image it's got for you for everything. So when you see it, if you want to have a look, you just click on it and it'll have a percentage. And this is a sliding bar. Okay. Go up, 100%, down. Oops. That's not letting me do it now. It's just going to be it down to whatever, right? So this is how much the image that you want to create. So this is your base programmed input you put into the computer part of the Korea. So now it's going to go, you're going to say blah, 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 blah. In fact, what I'm going to do,
So what, like put your description in other words?
yeah, what you want. So I'm just going to do this right now quickly, just as an example. You don't have to do this, but I'm just going to go into I've got I've got 150 of these chatbot things, but I've got one specifically for imagery. And this is just a brief description. I just want to show you exactly what we're going to do. So I'm just going to go in and I want you to tell me something. And I'm going to just what you'd like, just quickly in a minute. Just give me a sec. Okay. Oops. Hang on. What's happening here? Come on. Here we go. Okay. So what would you like? What would you like me to create with your image? Just off the top of your head. Oh,
Um,
actually, no, wait. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna program it into the colors that we want, first of all, right? So color tones, color tones, and then we're gonna create something color tones, autumnal, cream, beige, sage green, maroon. Right. Um, Glasses, yes, yes, and no. Freckles. Hang on. Yes, yes, and no. Light freckles. Auburn hair. So age range 50 to 55, we said, didn't we? This is just to show you what the prompt, how the prompt is really good. So this is just something I've got, but this is the same thing as doing Kriya, but you're getting a prompt in there. Once it knows what you look like or what you want, and then it'll
mhm.
use that and then create anything you want. So that's what you're going to look like in your imagery. And then you can
Got it.
say, I'd like I don't know, to be able to retreat with my clients and we're doing a healing meditation. It doesn't really matter, but that's what you're going to look like. It's going to keep,
Okay.
that's why
Yep.
um, this isn't part of what Ange has, but this is what I have. I'm going to use it all the time. I'm just going to write smiling, natural smile. Iconless. Now you can still do this in your own chat GPT anyway. So you're going to see me do this on the screen. You can go in.
Okay.
I've just got a bot for it, but you can go into chat GPT yourself and
Now?
yeah, if
No.
you want to, and and put this in, like, and call it something. Call it my AI persona, whatever, and then
So
you
I go into image, is that right on the front screen?
into no into
Oh,
chat
train.
GPT. chat. Yeah, chat. Just go into Chat GPT.
Oh, go into chat. Oh,
Yeah,
right. Okay.
this is in
One
Chat
sec.
GPT. So this, actually have a bot. It's a spec bot, but you can do the same thing. And what I want you to do is type all this stuff in that you can see on the screen, and you can do it later if you
One sec. Which bot should I use, do you think?
just I don't know if Ange has any for it. Just go into just normal Chat GPT for now. Have you
Okay.
got paid, or you got paid, haven't you? Yeah.
No, no.
Okay. So go into it and right click on it and call it something. I would just say Bridget's AI persona. Because what will happen is you can keep clicking back into that particular conversation.
Oh,
You can keep
yeah.
adding to it. Okay. If
I'll
you
do that in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you just go into it once and then you log off, that's gone. So the whole point of it is to keep it building up its memory for it. Yeah.
Hang on. So where do I do that in the plus sign? No.
Uh,
I only ever
Just go into where it says new chat. Go into new chat.
Yeah, I've opened one.
Yeah, and then click on So when you've got it on the side, you should be able to say it should come up or new project. It should say new project or something down the side. Because I have that. If
Not
you type,
yet. No,
yeah,
once I put something in, that's when it'll go to the side. So I'll
yeah,
do
that's
that
what I
then.
want you to do. And then I want you to click on it and keep it for this. And the only thing that is in here is your persona. And then you'll always have it. And then what you do is you can copy and paste that into your Crea every time you want to create something. And it will give the image the vibe of exactly that. And then you tell it what else you want it. It's really cool. It's easy to, it's just, it saves any you having to waste time.
So
Um,
what do you want me to type something in here now or not yet?
Yeah, no, just when you play this back, you'll see all the stuff I've popped in, and you can put all this in because we're
Okay.
recording it. Yeah, yeah. I hope we're
Yeah.
recording.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just stay
So yeah,
focused.
yeah. That's just focus on that. Yeah, no, that's all good.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. Right. Now, create. Oops. Create. Oops. Create prompt for this woman. She is a healer and I don't know what to say. I'll just whatever. Just put down it's a healer and wellness, or just put anything. Wellness uh, practitioner. Okay. So I want you to create a series, is what I do, of oops, of
But do you want me to put in that in my chat or not?
yeah.
Yeah.
When you get your so I want you to create a series of prompts. Boing. So what it'll do, what mine does, this one, just sometimes I go, oh, I want you to create a day in my life. Or it knows everything about me. So it'll create all this stuff. And it's like really cool prompts. And then I take the prompts and take them to Creo. And I go, oh, and then what I do is then if I like something, then it'll go on from there. It's a little bit like, when you write out a few words, oh, I know, say you do some meditation and some words come up and then you dive deeper into it and it grows. It's like that, basically. Yeah. So it's
So,
searching.
but okay, but I can't do that because I haven't got the prompts that you're doing yet.
No,
So,
no, that's right. So all I want you to do is copy what I've typed into this when you see this played back.
yep,
If
yep.
it doesn't, in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy it and then pop it in your your messenger, so you've got it to copy. And
Okay.
yeah, and then you could just pop it in, and every time you use it, you can pop it in. I'm just waiting for this to come up. That's all. And it's cool. And then that'll just give us an idea. So I can show you exactly an idea of what we want, and then you can see what you like. And so when you it's time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy because it is taking a bit too much time for me. Don't know why it's taking so long. We'll try and um, try. This is my crappy internet. Sorry. Um,
It's slow, right?
oh, good, it's crap. It is crap. Okay, I'm going to get off that and I'm going to go back to my Korea, which here we go. This Korea there. Right. So don't worry. Um, okay, here we go. Create an image. A um, create photo body shot image. And it'll just come up with something. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to get off that for a sec. Oh, right. Now, so when we come down here, so I've put that prompt in and it's going to be you. I'm just going to show you this down here. So if I come down to here at about 34, I'm just going to generate 4 images now. Doesn't look anything like you. Sort of,
Oh,
maybe the
ah,
hair. Look at that one. That one's quite nice. Yeah. But anyway, they're lovely.
that one's a bit more, the one on the far left is a bit more like me.
Yeah. So, but isn't it
Oh, actually, the
interesting?
one on the far right's not bad.
Yeah. So,
Getting there.
but you can use these. Like it's what I'm saying is sometimes you can have imagery and you can just pop some wording or something over and you can still use it. You don't waste anything. But what I've done is I've only done that at 33%. So I'm just showing you the difference. If we go, oh, you should go up to about 70, 74. All right, here we go. See? There you go.
Got it.
Yeah. So this is the prompt, right? And the more that we lift it up to 100% will be the more that it looks more towards 100% like what we're requesting. And when we slide down, we don't. It's really nice. So did you get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah. So there we go. So yeah, so what else can we do? Oh, hang on. Let's do them heaps more now. I'm not going to let me go. Yeah. So the more that you go up higher, it does more like it. It is natural actually. So as natural as you can get. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come down is I've got an image here. I'd like to bring it up. This is an image of one of the ones that you gave me. What's happening? Geez. I'm getting off this. I want to upload this and I want to show. I'm just going to go back into this. Oh, I'm running out of Zoom in a sec. Um, Now I'm going to go get one of the images that you've given me and show you. And I really love this. Oh, I love this image. This is a beautiful image. So what I'm going to do
Right.
is, yeah, I love this image of you. This is what the other thing, this image is of you, right? Obviously it's you and it's all still you. So I'm bringing this down here and I'm going to do this. So we want to have your hair, if you want to have your hair up like that, if you want to have your hair down, it's still you. The more that I slide this one down, right, the more it's going to look like this image. Okay.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Yeah. See? So it's
Oh,
slowly getting, yeah. So it's
slowly.
really, yeah, it's very cool. So you can kind of like, they're all your own images. So that's what I'm saying. You can create everything pretty much, everything and anything. Yeah. Hair up. And they're going to pull this one all the way down there. Yeah. Keep in mind, okay, there you go. Come on. Oh my God. Do you see what I say? So what I mean? So if you don't have this is your actual starting template, it knows it's you. It's using this imagery, but it's still you. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty like it is pretty easy actually. My internet's a crap.
It
Anyway.
still doesn't look like me 100% though. It's getting
Nah.
there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, that's exactly right. It probably might look about 90% like you as much as you want it to be. Here we go. Yeah. See, they don't even look like you either, really.
No,
Yeah, I know. I know. It's funny,
not at
isn't it?
all.
No. Because we've done this one. Yeah, yeah. So, okay. Uh, so there's a fine explain it here. This one's back here. Yep. So the other thing, if you want to go back and use these ones, are more like you. If you want to come back and use your prompt, you just click on it like that, right? And it'll copy. Okay. So come back in here. All right.
Have I lost you?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, I thought I'd lost you for a minute.
Oh, wow. So I've just done some. So it's come up. Oh, it's nice. I've just done. Oh, did you see those?
Yes.
Yeah. So I didn't. It's come up as a crystal ball, but I should say like a. I've got mine are crystal. Aren't they lovely shots? That
That's
vibe.
actually pretty good. I love that. I love that this one with me with the green pants on.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful?
That's actually
It's
a really nice one.
got a beautiful vibe, really beautiful vibe. So this is what I
That's
mean. So
actually
I'll
got a
just send
great
all these.
vibe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah. So what I did was I kept the prompt with the coloring. So every time we do that, it's going to come up with that all the time. And then I've just put it, in sitting on a light rug with a crystal bowl. So do you use the bowls or do you use the big crystal bowls like the charcoal bowls?
I've got that, and then I've
There
got
you
a
go.
whole lot of crystal bowls as well.
Okay. Okay.
Um, so that yeah, and also yeah, I mean I've got smudge sticks and sprays and
Okay.
essential oils and crystals and
Okay. I didn't spell wearing right. Yeah, so we're getting the vibe of it. We're getting the vibe now. This is the vibe. I'm really liking this vibe. So uh, with a large crystal singing bowl in front of her. Um,
so it seems like hands and feet look pretty good, whereas in ChatGPT it can be really messy.
they're crap. Yeah, I'm going to say very rarely will you get like, 3 fingers and 4 arms or something, because sometimes that can happen. If you
Yeah,
use,
yeah.
oh yeah, ChatGPT, it really, oh, well, I've got 5, so it's a bit higher up, but it's still at the end of the day, it'll still go, oh, it's a bit too much for me. And
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
say I've
yeah,
got
yeah.
3 arms and a coffee coming out the side of my arm and a hand.
I know. It's really funny, isn't it?
Hilarious. Ah,
Yeah.
surrounded by crystals. Um, and a dream catcher. Dream catcher. Okay, let's just have a look now. On candles. Just to show you, like, this is just another one. So I've kept the slider here at 63. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice. I really like this one that's just shown part of you. So it's looking down on you. That's really lovely. See, it's got like dream catchers in the background and some crystals and things like that. So, but
Mm-hmm.
those colors looks gorgeous on you. They're just really, yeah. So do you know get what I mean? So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's not hard, but it's a continuously, it doesn't know anything. You know, you turn up and go, yeah, right. And I don't even put this because I've done so many now. It knows because I've got my prompt. It just comes up. They look like me anyway. But these are really beautiful photos. Interesting, isn't it? I mean, yeah. So
Interesting to do it with remember how I gave you those shots of the
yeah,
woman who's doing the
yeah,
healing and stuff? It'd be
yes,
really
yeah.
interesting to see what that how they but
So what we'll do is
those are
next.
actually some of those are actually really great. And probably like my room here's got white sheer curtains, white dream catcher. Um it'd be very I've got candles here and a big plant and it looks yeah, that's great. I love that.
So oh, that's good. So what I've done is I've just kept the original, and now my internet's uploaded and it's given another prompt. So I'm going to just I've kept a slider at 63. I think that's a pretty nice slide. So if you go to 100% of it, what it's going to do, it's a computer. It's going to make you look squeaky, plasticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I like my wrinkles. I'm happy with the wrinkles around my eyes because when I smile, I have wrinkles. It looks natural. Does it make sense? These look natural. Okay, so it's just come up with a whole pile of vibes. Oh, no, I almost like that one. Oh, wow. Right, so this is the prompts. Okay, so this is another one. Yeah, so these are the prompts that what I'll do is I'll actually just I'll copy and paste these prompts and give them to you in Messenger, and then you've got them all. Okay, they're from my bot. You won't be able to use that bot because I had to purchase that bot. I can't share that one, but I will still share the all of the prompts that came up for you. Let's see what these ones come up with. Oh wow! So it's got you outside in nature. So what you do, you can add to it. So you've got, say you like something and you go, okay, I want to add something else to it. You read through what you've written and then you can add things. You tweak things, you cut things out, and it does it. The